Hello everyone, and welcome to MyniQ podcast. I'm your host, and I'll be sharing short English stories and conversations with you every day. Today's episode is The Last Rail. And the text level is 4. Learn about doing actions and talking about doing actions. How to tell someone else's words and asking little questions at the end of a sentence. Stick around till the end for 5 quick questions to test your understanding. Alright then, let's get listening.
The Last Rail. In the year 2176, humanity had finally achieved what was thought to be impossible, a transcontinental railroad that spanned across the entire planet. The last rail was laid on the outskirts of New Eden, connecting the east and west coasts in a feat of engineering marvel. As I stood at the promontory summit, where the first train had been launched decades ago, I couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and wonder. The gleaming steel track stretched out before me like a serpent, carrying with it the dreams and aspirations of generations past and present. But little did we know, this achievement came at a great cost. The massive energy source required to power the trains had begun to destabilize the planet's ecosystem, threatening to unravel the very fabric of our society. It was then that I stumbled upon an ancient text hidden deep within the archives of New Eden, warning us of the dangers of unchecked progress. The words echoed in my mind like a prophecy. The last rail will be the final nail in humanity's coffin. I couldn't shake off the feeling that we were racing towards a catastrophic future, one that would forever change the course of our history.
Now, let's move on to the conversation between Billy, Meg, Kelly, and their teacher, Louis, after reading the novel.
I loved how the story unfolded. It was like I was right there on the train.
I agree with you, Meg. The author did a great job of painting a picture in our minds. But what really got me was the warning at the end. It's crazy to think that something as amazing as a transcontinental railroad could have such devastating consequences.
Yeah, I know what you mean. The ancient text really added an extra layer of depth to the story.
And the way it connected to our current world is so thought-provoking. It makes me wonder about the impact of technology on our society.
That's a great point, Meg. The author did a great job of making us think critically about the consequences of our actions. I'm just wondering, what would happen if we actually built something like that? Would it be worth the risk?
That's a tough question, Carrie. But maybe the author is trying to tell us that there are always better ways to achieve our goals without putting the planet at risk.
I think that's what I loved about this story. It made me realize how complex and interconnected everything is.
Now, let's test your understanding of the novel and the dialogue with 5 questions. Question 1. What was finally achieved in the year 2176? I. A transcontinental railroad. B. A cure for cancer. C. World peace. D. A new form of energy. E. Advanced artificial intelligence. The answer is A. A transcontinental railroad. Question 2. Where did the author stand to feel a sense of pride and wonder? I. The promontory summit. B. New Eden. C. East Coast. D. West Coast. E. Any place on Earth. The answer is A. The promontory summit. Question 3. What had begun to destabilize the planet's ecosystem? I. The massive energy source required to power the trains. B. The transcontinental railroad itself. C. Human progress and technology. D. Global warming. E. Climate change. The answer is A. the massive energy source required to power the trains. Question 4. Who stumbled upon an ancient text hidden deep within the archives of New Eden? A. Meg. B. Lear. C. Carrie. D. Billy. E. The narrator. The answer is D. Billy. Question 5. What did the ancient text warn about? A. The dangers of unchecked progress. B. The importance of human progress. C. The benefits of advanced technology. D. The risks of building a transcontinental railroad. E. None of the above. The answer is A. The dangers of unchecked progress. That's it for today's quiz. How many did you answer correctly? Thanks for tuning in to my channel today. I hope you enjoyed the stories and conversations and found the quiz challenging yet fun. Don't forget to subscribe or follow us for more daily English learning content. Until next time, keep practicing your English and have a wonderful day.